Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So I have completed 150 max lux, that's amazing. So let's look at the latest 10 that I made. They won't be in order of when I made them, but yeah, let's go ahead. So first let's look at Antonio Inoki. And then he was the guy that appeared on the Monster Strike day, the 10th, 20th, and 30th of the last month, I think. And yeah, he was pretty easy, so I went ahead and made him. I went on to YouTube and I checked out his fight with Muhammad Ali. And then that was like a big deal because Muhammad Ali is a boxer, and then Antonio here is a pro wrestler. They made some like specific rules for their fight, but it was pretty disappointing to watch because it was just Antonio lying on his back, kicking at Muhammad Ali. It wasn't really much of a fight, and that was very disappointing. But yeah, kind of a precursor to the mixed martial arts that we have now. As a character himself, I don't know, I don't have any plans to use him. He has a null wind, null magic circle. There could be a place where he is useful in the future, but yeah, just for the moment, he is a trophy. Then next up were a few characters I made just for the lucky monsters. And then I'm liking the lucky monster system. Making max lux is my favorite thing to do in this game. And then, yeah, you get nice rewards for making those. And then, of course, I'm working my way up for my spirit crests in order to get 5,000, rank 5,000 in each element. So yeah, making all the max lux now is very beneficial, and much easier now too, with all of the extra chests that we're getting. But yeah, anyway, next was Sonken. And then I actually made him about halfway when he first came out. I don't know why I started to make him in the first place, and I don't know why I stopped, but it was easy to finish making him. And then next up was Fox Metal. And then, yeah, I always like to make this one. I've made this max luck, I don't know, 6-7 times now, if you also count the global version. But I like that the anime character is also in there. And then, yeah, back in the old days, I like to do the hit stops, and you can do hit stops with this character, so that's cool for the memories. Okay, next up was Death's Arc. No, not this version. Death's Arc. Yeah, also pretty easy. I'm kind of disappointed that the Evangelion version doesn't count for the, you know, the lucky monster. But, you know, pretty easy. And then I was able to use a new max luck in there, which I will talk about in a second. Next up was Isun. And then he does have a X version, which you can get through the library. But I wanted the green version because I'm the lowest on green max luck, so it was good to make him as well. And then yet another lucky monster was the Drill Max, not too hard. Don't think I'm going to be using him. And then last week, let's see, who was it? Senpuga. Kind of a difficult quest, because not difficult, but took some time, because there are the scorpions in there. But I put together a pretty good team, and then got through him. Okay, so that leaves 3 more. And then these are the 3 ones that I want to talk about the most. They're impossible or higher difficulty. And then first one, I guess, would be Kaimeiju. And he's the first one of the Taiwan version of Monster Strike, those impossible quests. I'm happy to see a return of the impossible quests because that difficulty level is pretty good for me. This guy, he had an ultimate attack that would come out fairly quickly, so I would die a few times playing him, but not too difficult a quest. And then a very good character for the difficulty of the quest. Very good stats overall, bounce, minesweeper, null damage wall. That's the same as Kushinada, but yeah, that's not as much as an issue these days, because the element is like such an important thing with the high-level quests these days. And then the Spread Bomb, which is very powerful for a drop monster bump combo. And then the Chain Meteor, which is good. His speed is pretty good for a bounce character, so this guy could be a sleeper hit. He could be pretty useful. Next up was Aizen Myo, and then she became much easier after Lancela X was released. And then she's the last impossible to be released, not counting the Taiwan characters. But she is a bounce with the no gravity barrier, no block, also no wind, which may be more important going from now. And then bump combo is pretty good, the cross wave. It's a little bit difficult to use, but pretty powerful. And then the strike shot is maybe the main reason to use her. She gets the speed and power up, or just the speed up rather. And then the turrets come in from the side of the screen, and then aim and then shoot at whatever character you hit. Pretty powerful, and then yeah, very good against boss characters, because you can get a lot of concentrated damage in there. I kind of didn't want to make this max luck because it's the same bounce, no gravity barrier, no block as Kushinada Zero, who's one of my favorite max lucks. But yeah, she's really good. I'll probably use her in Kushimitama, maybe in Joka as well. Okay, and then the last max luck that I finished, that I wanted to talk about the most was Armageddon here. This is a colossal monster, and I made this character more because I enjoyed playing the quest more than I wanted the character. But people that have the max luck of this character, they really like him. And then I was able to use him to make the max luck of Desar. And he's interesting, he's fun. He's got a lot of like good abilities, but I don't know, I'm still undecided if all of those abilities have like good synergy. But he is a water pierce power type, and then the pierce power type, that's probably the least popular type of max luck drop monster. But he's got the null gravity barrier and flight, so that's a very nice double null, and then the weak point slayer, which is really good as a damage source for a drop monster. Also being a pierce type and a power type, you can go straight for the boss's weak point and then do good damage. Bump combos are interesting. He has the wall set laser, which is pretty powerful, and then the weak point slayer will go into it. So the way that you play him, ideally with pierce monsters, you want to hit Armageddon, aim for the wall, and then the laser comes out and then ideally hits the boss's weak point. So kind of a weird way to do your shots, but it's fun and different. If you're in a quest where it's not very important that you, take every turn, you need to do multiple things per turn, this can be a fun bump combo to use. And then speed up, sub bump combo, which is also very good for a drop monster. And then I would say you want to use Armageddon with a Hatcher monster with a blast bump combo, so he can benefit from the speed up himself. And then Strike Shot is a twin laser point and shoot, also pretty strong, but not so good in quests with laser barriers. So yeah, happy to have this guy. I don't have any immediate plans to use him. I guess you can use him in Ragnarok, but I prefer bounce characters in there. But yeah, happy to have him. Okay, so that was 150 max lux, and then let's look at the rewards real quick. Here we are. So yeah, I get the Spirit Crest points there. The one that I'm most interested in, though, is this 145 bonus, where we get the extra HP back for clearing each mission, each stage. This is pretty big, so with level 3 you're getting back 15% extra. That can really help you in high-level quests, so very happy to have that. And then, yesterday, we had the X-Flag, the monster news. They announced, as part of all of the other things, more max luck bonuses. And then I'll make a video later about all of the X-Flag stuff, but here I'll just talk about the added bonuses. So yeah, it'll go up to 300. I guess the biggest one, or the big ones, at 200 you get another 100 orbs, that's very nice. And then at 290 you get yet another 5% HP refill at the end of every stage. So that could be like 20%. And so with the 50% that you get back, that's 70% back HP. That's massive, I think. I don't know if I'm going to get the 290. I would like to aim for 250, because then maybe I could get the rank 5000 in all of the elements for the Spirit Crests. But yeah, 290 is looking attractive as well. And then 300 max looks, you get the another 100 orbs. So that's pretty crazy, all of that. But yeah, really good timing for me to get 150 max lux, and yeah, I have more to look forward to here. I think going forward, I'm just going to do videos every 10 max lux rather than every 5. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.